What's up, everyone? It is your girl, Beaute 7 here, aka Grace. It's time for another battle. So, I was watching some other people's dupe videos because sometimes I need inspiration every once in a while. I'm like, I feel like there's some more dupes in my collection that I just haven't thought of. So, later on, I'm going to do a video with all the dupes I found from other content creators. But somebody had asked me about this foundation a while ago, and I forgot to go to CVS and pick it up. So, I finally went ahead and got this Revlon Skin Caring Foundation with 5% squalene and hyaluronic acid. And I was watching someone's YouTube video and they said it's a good alternative to Makeup by Mario. So I was like, we're going to put it to the test today and see how it works out. So shout out to, I think her name was Jen. I'm pretty sure her name was Jen. I don't remember her last name. Her name was Jen though, and she was saying that these were good alternatives. And she said she actually liked the Revlon one better. Now I've only tried, I think, one Revlon foundation. I didn't buy the color stain when it was really popular back in the day, because Maybelline Fit Me existed and the L'Oreal Infallible existed, so I didn't feel the need to go over Revlon. I've never really been into Revlon or CoverGirl that much. I've always been a Maybelline and L'Oreal type girl, but you know, I was like, we can try it out and see, you know, which one we're gonna like better and all that good stuff there. So let's get into it. Zoom you on real quick and cute. Like, I finally did my skincare video last night too, so y'all should see that next a week sometime. I don't know when, so you know, give me a minute. I asked y'all about something in that video though, so you can comment in that video and tell me what you think. This one should be going up before that one though. So anyway, I got the shade 505 Rich Tan because the one I was gonna get after is Sandalwood. Looked like it had a really strange undertone to it because it looked great, and I was like, yeah, I'm not, like, I'm not feeling it. No. So I was like, let's not do that. I don't know why they put the sticker on here the way they put it on here. I'm trying to turn it sideways and still keep like the numbering, so I know the name and the numbering. But so this was $17.99, which to me is high for drugstore because that's almost 20 bucks. Like 20 bucks at the drugstore, no. So this is 2 pumps of the Revlon foundation. I kind of want to put the Mario next to it just so we can see what it looks like. I'll just do one next to Mario. Oh, Mario gives you a healthy, generous pump because see, that's one Mario pump versus 2 Revlon pumps. And Mario comes with how many ounces? 1 fluid ounce, and Revlon comes with 1 fluid ounce. So they both have 1 fluid ounce. So let's start off with the Revlon. I'm just put Revlon over here. I did prime my face with the Revlon dupe for the Tatcha, the liquid silk canvas. I don't know if you can see that cheap because, you know, I got a Revlon primer, but I'm like, it's Makeup by Mario, and I feel like you should be able to adjust with everything, especially with the price point. So, here, handle that. It has a weird smell to it. I don't know how I feel about the smell. Because I feel like the Makeup by Mario, even though it has the same ingredients, it doesn't have this smell. So, I don't know what's going on with the smell, but I'm not necessarily a fan. Random side note. I'm just trying to get the rest of the foundation off my finger before I start, so. I'm wondering how the coverage is going to be with those 2 pumps, because I'm already still feel like I see like skin, if you will, but I'm not a light coverage type girl, so, you know, I'm feeling like I'm not going to like it just for that reason alone. But I do feel like this one matches my skin tone better than the Makeup by Mario color I bought. I feel like it still wants a little reddish orange, so there's that whole situation. But see what I'm saying? Like, you can still see all of the dark spots on my face and all this coloration. Basically, all the problem areas on my face, you can still see the foundation hasn't done anything. And we use like 2 pumps, and I still like, you can still see all the darkness and whatnot on my face. You can still see it all. So now let's try this 1 pump of Makeup by Mario just to start off with. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this one's a little bit more orangish and light. But this is a warm shade, and I guess the other one is more of a, I guess, neutral shade, if you will, and that's why it doesn't do as much. But I feel like this foundation blends out to nothing just like that one, so it'll be interesting to see how it works out. Sponge. I'm gonna take a different brush for the Makeup by Mario. So compared to Makeup by Mario, I feel like this one definitely Makeup by Mario definitely gives more coverage off the bat with the one. But I'm probably still gonna have to put another one on with him too, because if I remember correctly, his didn't give as much coverage as I liked either, and I had to go back over the cheek area, which is where I always have to go back over, because y'all know I like to have a lot of coverage, so I would have to do that. And I feel like you can definitely see the difference in the Makeup by Mario too, because see how you hardly see any darkness on this side of my face, whereas you can fully see all the darkness in this area. So Makeup by Mario does give more coverage. So I think I'm gonna just go back over each side with like a pump of foundation, just to, you know, see. Okay, so I can still see a little bit of the darkness after putting the sponge on, because obviously the sponge took away a little bit of product, but it's still not as bad as Makeup by Mario. Like it's the Revlon one. I literally feel like it looks like I put nothing on my face, and I just evened out a small portion of my face. But at least with Makeup by Mario, it's like I feel like I can see a good amount of coverage, and see how you hardly see the darknesses over here versus it's like on full blast on this side. So far, I'm not seeing it as a dupe. I mean, not even as far as coverage goes, because I mean, even with the Mario coverage, I got more coverage than I did with this one. So I'm gonna go back in with one pump of this one and see how it works out. And I'm mainly gonna focus in the area of the cheeks like I was talking about, since I feel like I didn't get that much coverage there. That's my main focus. Maybe down here, because I do have some acne and dark spots popping up down there as well. So try to focus in these areas right here. I don't feel like the forehead or the other side of the face really needs that much help, so I'm not really gonna bother it too much. But yeah, so far she's a total and utter disappointment. It's just not giving or hitting the way it should be. So take my sponge and I'm feeling like concealer is definitely gonna have to save this side, because even putting that extra amount on, it's not doing what I want it to do. It does match my skin better than Makeup by Mario, though, I will say that. Because to me, this one looks a little bit red, and this one looks like I didn't even put any foundation on. So finish around this area right here. So this is what we're working with. It covered up that much more, but I know concealer's gonna have to save this side because it's just not doing it. So now let's get to Makeup by Mario side and put one more pump on. And since it gives you a generous pump, I feel like it should cover up the rest of what I was talking about when it comes to the cheeks. And since it's so much, now I'm gonna have to go over other areas of the face I didn't necessarily plan on, just because you pay so much. But I mean, I guess that's okay. We'll just see if we can cover up the mole on side of my face with a second pump, since I had to add a second pump. And just add the rest of the top of my forehead, because we're not wasting product. Makeup by Mario is expensive. I mean, it's somewhat affordable compared to other brands that's affordable, but it still has a decent price tag attached to it. So let's put it on out again. So I feel like 2 pumps of Revlon equals 1 pump of Makeup by Mario. The formula of the Revlon is much thinner as well, so just bear that in mind when using this product. The Revlon product is going to be thinner than the Makeup by Mario, but I feel like if you put too much Makeup by Mario on, then like you look really shiny and dewy. But with that second pump, it covered up the cheeks like I was talking about, at least this side of the cheek. I don't know if it'll do the other side just because it's so much. Because I remember when I first used it, concealer, I had to say that side too, but my skin is getting better, so maybe I should have gave Revlon the side that doesn't have as much, and then it helped it out a little bit. But as you can see, you can't really see the darkness on my cheeks now the way you can on this side with all that going on. So let's just put on some concealer and see if we can help that out and grow. Because right now she's not looking good. Look at the concealer up on here. Okay, so I used the Fenty concealer today. I have to shade 390. Yeah, it's definitely not getting nearly as much coverage as Makeup by Mario did, and he has like, they have like 3 pumps on. I was tempted to put on another one, but I was like, I don't want to get outrageous with it, you know, but you know, I feel like to get it to the Mario standard where the Mario one is, I'd have had to like put on quite a bit. And when you put on too much Makeup by Mario, I feel like it accentuates your pores. Because I feel like the pores on my cheek, like right in this area where I tried to cover up the dark spots, is doing too much. So maybe I should only use one pump with him and just let, you know, the concealer do the rest for his side as well. Because now I feel like my pores just look a little cakey, but that's okay. It's not that big a deal. With my spray down method, hopefully it'll get rid of that issue, if you will. I'm not gonna do that on camera though. I'm just gonna, you know, do it off camera, but I'm gonna try to make sure I do my cream bronzer and stuff on camera. I want y'all to see how some parts go over both sides. I know y'all know how it goes with the Mario side because I already did the Mario video, but I want you to see how it goes basically over the Revlon side, which is the purpose of doing some of this stuff on camera. Because some of it I know I can do off camera, and I'm going to do my blush off camera, but my highlighter and my blush and my highlighter I'm gonna do off camera, but like the cream bronzer and stuff, I want to see if it's like gonna pick up product and things like that. So that's why I'm going to try to do that stuff on camera. So let's start with the Revlon side again. I'm using the Nars Laguna 5, the deepest one, on my face to kind of bronze it up, if you will. You know, I didn't want to pick up too much at once, so I was like, let me start lightly put it on, because usually I would dig in quite a bit, and then I have like a huge spot right here that didn't get blended out like it was supposed to, because I didn't like do what I should have. So y'all, so then I can see. Get my concealer brush out, or I'll get another concealer out. I've been using Fenty concealer so long, like I wouldn't leave it on too long, because I don't remember if it like sets quickly and it's hard to move or not. But you know the trick where you just spray some setting spray and then it'll blend out the product, even though you know, already left this sitting on too long. So you can always just do that. And try not to press it in too hard, because I don't want to take away the coverage, because the coverage is what's going to save this foundation and not show my dark spots. As you see, I'm lightly pressing, not trying to press too hard, because I don't want it to disappear, if you will. The point of putting this on was to help save the Revlon foundation and give it some more coverage, or give coverage to the areas I need, which is the cheeks, and it's not. So okay, I think they did a good job. See, you don't really see the dark spots anymore because of the Fenty concealer. So the Fenty concealer did save it like I was hoping it would. I was going to the Revlon side, I mean the Makeup by Mario side, which didn't really need too much saving, but you know. I mean, I guess it kind of did, because like I was saying before, I feel like when you put too much of this foundation on, because it has like that shimmer to it, because when you try it in store, when I first tried it, y'all remember I told you about like the shimmer I saw in other beauty groups saying it too, like my girl Babs Beauty. I'm turning on the clean side too. But yeah, my girl Babs Beauty here on YouTube was talking about how she saw shimmer in it too, so it's like it gets that to your pores and you have to put it, you know, around there. So it would probably be best if you only use one pump of this and just depending on your concealer, so you know, save today. Cause so this is what Makeup by Mario looks like. So now they're looking more similar now that I added concealer to save this side, but I can still see darkness coming through in here a tad bit. It's not as bad as it was initially when it looked like I had no coverage whatsoever. So far I'm just liking my Makeup by Mario better. Just because when you pump it out, it gives you more foundation, and I feel like it gives more coverage than the Revlon, but that's my personal opinion. You know, to each his own. Now I'm going to take my setting powders from Sigma. I have the shade, y'all know, Honey, and what's the other one? I'm pretty sure the other one is Cinnamon. Honey is the one I put underneath my eyes, so I'm going to do that. Like I said, I'm not going to literally take y'all through my whole routine. I'm just trying to take y'all through a little bit of it. I'm going to do my bronzer, my blush, and my highlighter off camera. I just did the cream one on just so we could see how it will perform over the Revlon foundation. I'm mainly doing all this to see how this stuff performs over the Revlon foundation. How nice and smooth that looks. Yeah, it's coming together nicely, yo. I must say, it's coming together nicely. Cannot wait to see how it ends up at the end. And all my other products on, because right now with the setting powders, it's giving me hope that both sides will look even. It might look nice. It's just with the Revlon, I already feel I have to do more work. Like, I feel like I'd have to use 4 pumps for that to get the same coverage that I got with Mario, and then still have to use concealer in order to make it stay. So, that's what's making the disappointment big. Well, hopefully it has a decent amount of wear time to make up for the fact that it's not giving the coverage I want at least. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I have to wait and see, girl. Now we're going to take Cinnamon and set. I love these powders. I had to break them out again. I remind myself, because I have been, believe it or not, using a lot of what do you call those powders? I've been using a lot of pressed powders, and since I have so many setting powders, I was like, nah, you need to get back in setting powder game, honey, because it's lots. You own lots of them, and you need to get your life in order and like start using them. Because I was like, ain't no way I have this many powders and not use them like I'm supposed to. Cause you know, variety is the spice of life. But sometimes we get stuck in like just stuff we used to use and like using. So I have to remind myself that you have other stuff and you need to use it. So I need to put out some of my bougie expensive setting powders too, because like I still have like Laura Mercier and like Chanel, and I'm like, I need to use those too, because those were definitely expensive and need to be used. But yeah, I'm really liking the way the face looks right now. So I'm gonna go off camera, finish the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and talk to y'all in a few minutes, girl. But so far she's looking pretty snatched and nice, you know. Be right back. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished face. So I'm gonna share the rest of the stuff I used. I used the LYS cream blush from the holiday collection in Higher Standard, and then I topped it with Text Me from ColourPop's Valentine's Day collection last year. Or was that this year? But y'all saw me use the Nars Laguna bronzer on camera, number 5, and then I put the Sigma Matte bronzer in Deep on top. And then for highlighters, I just combined 2 drugstore highlighters. So I have on Solstice Beam from JCat, and then I put Heart of Gold on from ColourPop's collection this year. I think the blushes I got last year, and I'm pretty sure the highlighter I got this year. Yeah. Anyway, so that's how the face is working. Remember, this is the Revlon side, and you can still see the dark spots and all that after having put on everything I put on. And then this is the Makeup by Mario side. You can clearly see nothing going on underneath there. You can't see dark spots or anything else. So far I'm just not feeling the Revlon, but we'll see how it wears, because if you're someone who likes lighter coverage, you might like it, and it'll be helpful for you that I made this video. So I'm hoping it'll help somebody, because right now I'm just not feeling it at all. Like, I can see all the stuff going on over here and I'm not feeling it. But maybe if I use like the conceal method that other people use, you know, with the soft matte Nars pot or whatever, put some of that underneath there before I put this on, that it may be helpful. Or maybe I can mix it in with a foundation that has more coverage. I like it better. But right now, like, she's not covering up enough stuff for my liking, and for almost $20 at the drugstore, mind you, you need to be doing a whole lot better. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, girl? Okay. Oh, by the way, my lips are I want to say it's Cowgirl or Flannel from Give. When Stefani's line, the liquid lipstick, and then I put the Makeup by Mario Hot Pink on top. So that's what's going on with the lips. Okay, I'll see y'all later. So I've returned after many hours of wear in my socialite Sandy voice. So I end up braiding up the hair for the night because y'all know I have to keep my curl pattern intact. So I put my cute little conditioner on and I braided all the hair up so that the curls would be smaller than they were ones that you saw earlier today. So that's what's going on with the hair. That's why I'm like, pay no mind, you know. I'm ready for bed. It's like 1:30 in the morning, I want to say. Yeah, it's 1:20 in the morning, so I just rounded to 1:30. But anyway, onto this face. So if y'all remember, this is Revlon side right here, and this is Makeup by Mario side. So as you can see, Makeup by Mario side is more oily, but I did put more foundation on his side than I did on the Revlon side, so that could be it. Y'all, I was looking in the mirror when I was braiding the hair, and I was like, this actually looks way better than I expected it to. Like, okay, Revlon, let me see you trying to step it up, girl. Okay, Revlon. So I'm actually quite impressed with it after having worn it all day because it doesn't look nearly as oily as I expected it to. Let me see, was this made in Italy? Because they've been trying to step it up and make stuff in other places. So they put a sticker over right where it's supposed to be made. Thank you, CVS, so much for that. So I'm not exactly sure where this was made because the sticker is right over where it says it was made. So sorry, I can't help y'all with that. I was hoping to see it was like made in Italy or something like that because they've been stepping up their game when it comes to some of their stuff and making it in Italy. I don't know, but it's actually quite impressive. It's way more impressive than I thought it was going to be. It's actually looking more and more like the Makeup by Mario with less coverage. So like I said before, just make sure if you want some coverage that you don't get this one. You're going to have to get Makeup by Mario to get just a tad bit more coverage that you want. Or you can just get this one at the more affordable price and build up the concealer, girl. Because that's what I had to build up the concealer. And I still feel like it didn't give as much as I was hoping. Like in this area right here, I just see darkness. So it's one of those that you're going to have to work with if you don't want to pay Makeup by Mario prices. But it's definitely doable. It's just I would have to put concealer over here when I start off, and then after I put the foundation on to conceal heavily underneath the eye like I normally do, and I feel like it'll work better that way. So it's definitely giving Mario a run for his money, especially only for 20 bucks. And I think the Mario one isn't it like 32 or 30, something like that. Hold, please, let me go investigate and see. And the fact that they both have squalene and hyaluronic acid in them, it's like, okay, they was really coming for Mario. It's like, did y'all go to the lab and find out that Mario came out with this foundation? He was like, we gonna do it too. I feel like they just went to the lab and be like, we were gonna do it too. And then they did. So this one, okay, so this foundation is $42. So the Revlon is $18 and that's $42. And you can get coupons from CVS because that's what I did. I think I had like a $4 off coupon, and then I had 30% off my entire purchase, and then I had free money too. So I think I ended up paying like $2 or $3 for the foundation because I had a $10 extra bucks from when you joined the little Care Pass thing. Then I had a 30% off coupon, which helped. And then I had $4 off 16 when you purchase a foundation. So obviously, if the foundation is 18 bucks, I'm gonna have a deal. So that was quite the deal. So if you can get a deal like that at CVS, I would definitely say try it out over Mario because 18 is much cheaper than 42. And since you already have other complexion products at home, I'm assuming you can just spot conceal the dark spots on your face, and you know, like, it should work out just fine. So those are my thoughts on the foundation. They wore just about the same. As you can see, like I said, this side looks oilier than this one, but we, like I said, remember, we put more product on Mario's side than we did on this side. And this is the first time I've actually liked the Makeup by Mario foundation on its own, looking at it alongside the Revlon. So I might have to try it on its own again to see how I feel about it now that I've tried against this Revlon, because they both look really nice on the skin. I was just in the bathroom braiding hair like, oh, hold up. Hold up, wait a minute, hold. So those are my thoughts on the products. You can comment down below and tell me which sides you prefer, but I feel like they look pretty close to the same and have some of the same ingredients. So like, how about that? But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye. Oh, if you're curious what's on the eyes, this is a old school versus new school palette video coming up that you'll see eventually, child. I don't know when. I'm at the point where I'm pre-filming almost to August. So who knows when you'll see this? I don't know. Okay, bye, girl.